On. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
All right, can you introduce yourself? What's high school do you go to, and like, what are your interests or career goals?
I'm Kabran Elsa. I go to Kennedy High School, and my interests are in government, politics, and history.
Okay, and then what internship did you do?
I was just trying to get more experience. I did an Ekadence internship, which is like a design LMS, like for schools and stuff. It's like Canvas, if you've heard of that before.
Okay, yeah. So what were you looking for with your internship? I know you said work experience, but like, what were some of the things you were considering? Like, were you considering a paid or not paid internship? And, like, was there a certain time commitment you wanted, or like an industry?
Um, of course, I preferred a paid internship, and my internship was paid, but it wasn't something that I actively looked for because I already had like money. I didn't need money because I'm a student. So, but industry, it was just something that like piqued my interest. I like design and I like computer stuff, so it was
Yeah.
something that interests me because I had to choose the internship I wanted to do. So
Yeah. Can you tell us about how your placement went? Like, did you have to submit a resume, or were you just given the internship?
I had to submit a resume, but it wasn't that hard.
Mhm.
It's not like an actual job where your whole resume has to have like a lot of work experience, etc. Because it's just an internship, mostly for high school students. So I just had to submit like what I wanted to do in the future, what I've done so far up to that point, and my grades and stuff like that.
Yeah. And so this was a pretty selective internship, right?
Um, I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. Was it virtual or in person? And do you think that made a difference in your experience?
It was both because of
Okay.
COVID, but I
All
think
right.
it gave me more time to myself because it was half the time it was virtual. But yeah, sometimes I did go
Oh,
in
okay.
person.
Yeah. What did you do as an intern for Ekadence?
Um, More so ideas and design, how to make the system better. We didn't do any coding of the sort, but um, we like took in requests that like people who use the system, like they put in like suggestions, and we try to implement that into the system.
Okay. And then did you have a final project that you had to do?
Not really, no. But on the last day we did have to present everything like what else we had left in terms of what we had to like ideas for designing onto that.
Okay. Do you think that this internship made you more interested in computer science and graphic design, or sort of like want you to steer clear from it?
It made me more interested in graphic design specifically. Yeah.
Yeah. What were some of the three biggest takeaways that you learned as a result of your internship?
Um, I'd say a lot of these like one of the big takeaways is like one of these like a lot of these companies are not like they're not that large, right?
Mhm.
Because there's only like a few people working there. Like, because I use Ekadence at school, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be like a lot more people working there. It was only like a couple of people working there making the whole thing, right? So, um, another takeaway is I'm not really sure.
Yeah. What is your advice for the next person to intern at the company?
Probably to like stay on top of your stuff. Make sure you complete everything and try to focus on connections at that internship. Make sure you get to know people because later in life it can help you out. You can get letters of recommendation. You can get more into the industry, especially if it's something you want to do, not just like designing at Ekans or like if you do something else and like you go into the medical field and you have a medical internship. Try to know the people that work there and try to get to know them well, and so you can get a job in that field later on more easily.
All right. Well, that looks like that's all the questions we have. So thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.